RTPs. Now we'll go for May RTP. Yeah, ready with May RTP. We'll go for November RTP. Yeah. November will complete first. Then we'll go for May. November RTP. Okay, November 17 RTP. Can a company pay dividend to a shareholder out of guarantee money? Yes. If it's given by central government or state government, they will give dividend from the guarantee money. Then who established IEPF? What are the fund sources? Central government established IEPF. What are the fund sources? Unpaid dividend, matured deposits, then share application money pending allotment, then grant fund by the central government itself. And they will do investment also, and the investment in your income. Okay. Then Mr. F is a director of a holding company. Okay, means like he's a director in holding 4 public company, 10 private company, 2 section 8 company. Okay, he is holding 4 public, 10 private, 14 plus 2 section 8 company. 14 now. 14. Okay, so he received offer from 7 public company. Already he is holding how much? 4. 4. So additionally he can hold 6. So he can accept 6 public company. Then he is holding 10 private limited company. Another 6 private limited company is coming for him. No, he cannot take up. Why? Because he already completed 20. Okay. So if you want, he can resign from one of the company. He is director in 2 section 8 company. Means like already he wants to get appointment in another 2 section 8 company. So it's excluded. So he can be appointed in that section 8 company also. No problem. Then Mr. A is appointed as independent director in 3 years. Okay. Later he got appointed for 5 more years. Can he get reappointed in for 2 more years?
No.
Only 2 consecutive terms.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether it is 5 years or not, 2 consecutive terms. Then the remuneration, MD is CEO in a public company. Whether Schedule 5 is applicable, MD is CEO. Okay, whether section Schedule 5 is applicable. Schedule 5.
MD CEO. Applicable.
Okay. CEO is a
Director.
generally CEO is an employee.
CEO is generally an
okay,
employee.
But in this question, MD is also a CEO. What is the answer? This is a tricky question.
CEO, KMP status.
So if the CEO is a director, then it is applicable. If CEO is not a director, then it is not applicable. Okay. Understood? Then whole time, Mr. X is a whole time director in a holding company as well as subsidiary company. Can it be possible for 2 whole time directorships?
One whole time director in holding company, then he can be whole time director.
Okay, one subsidiary company he can be whole time director. If you want to be whole time director in some other company,
he has to take permission.
He has to take permission.
Of the both
okay, from both the companies. Then company wants to remove an employee during the pendency of investigation. Okay, they apply to the tribunal. No reply is received within 30 days. Company says it is deemed to be approved. Now, what is the remedy available to the employee? No remedy available to the employee. Imagine the tribunal replying saying he cannot be removed. The company can go for appeal.
Within 30 days to end.
Okay.
If the company has appointed.
If the company can go to NCLT by within 30 days. Okay. By depositing 1,000 rupees.
Yeah.
But employee cannot go for appeal.
If
okay.
the company had removed the employee from NCLT objecting it, no, then the employee can go for appeal.
Employee cannot go for appeal. Next, tribunal arranged for a meeting Okay, of approving scheme of arrangement. Meeting attended by 300 members holding 9 lakh shares. 120 members holding 7 lakh share voted in favor. 140 members voting having 2 lakh shares voted against. 40.
50, the majority.
So how many people voted in favor? 120. Yeah. Voted against
140.
140.
So
number out of 260, 140 voted against. Hence, gone case. More than 50% number should have been voted in favor, but out in the case. Next. Company having total 300 members. 75 members holding 1/10 paid capital, 1/5 issued capital. So 1/5 issued capital is more than 1/10 paid capital, hence allowed operation petition. Winding up. Government company is getting wound up. Government company is getting wound up. It is taking more than a year. The accounts statement has been filed with tribunal and ROC. Advice they have to file with government. Yes, otherwise 5,000 rupees per day penalty. NCLT's chairperson is just a high court judge. Okay, they pass on some orders. Answer. NCLT chairperson should be Supreme Court judge or High Court or Chief Judge. Hence, in this question, it is invalid. But whatever order passed, it's valid. It's a judicial magistrate in a lower court appointed in a special court.
Session judge.
He should be a session judge. Otherwise, it is invalid. But already passed orders are valid. Session judge. Company passed special resolution and applied to tribunal to remove its name. Some of the creditors filed a petition. They are defrauding. Answer. Fraudulent application 251 to 52. Okay. So this application should not be processed. Foreign company ceased to be in the home country. How it should be wound up here?
As
unregistered company. Manner of initiation corporate insurance resolution process by the financial creditor.
Financial creditor make an application along with the name of the
application along with the name of the professional.
And
then
evidence of default.
Evidence of default.
Certificate from the bank.
Certificate. Operational creditor only should get the certificate from their financial. Even they did not require. They have to give notice. Notice because NPA notice they will be giving. Then NCLT has to approve 14 days time. Then they will be intimating on another 7 days time. Then IRP has to give a public notice 3 days. Then they have to constitute creditor committee within 7 days. A record of default. What is default?
Non-payment.
Non-payment. Okay. A person is a corporate applicant. He is also filed petition on behalf of a company. So a director, Mr. X, he has filed a petition on behalf of a company for IBC. After a month, he filed a petition for himself, IBC. Is it valid? Valid. Because corporate applicant is different from corporate debtor. IBC pending. Within 12 months, means like they cannot go for another IBC. Can a person give application against the company for IBC which is already undergoing IBC? No. Presiding officer of SAT age limit 70. If he completes the term of 5 years, he can be reappointed till the age of 70. Stock exchange articles insists the member can be appoint another member as proxy. Is it valid? Yes, it can tell like that. Person from India went to US for work. He returned and he was keeping 3000 USD with him. Maximum only 2000 USD he can keep. Then requisite qualification for member of CCI. Should be
He should
expert
be
in
expert
field
in
of accounts,
law,
commerce, law, finance, marketing, administration. Need not be having judicial knowledge. Then company took insurance with Indian insurance company for a flight registered in abroad. Sorry, flight registered in India. They are taking
from
insurance.
any foreign
Yeah,
insurance
yeah. They are
company.
trying to take it from the foreign insurance company. Is it
They
valid?
have to take
They have to take
permission.
from the permission from IRDA. Usage of optimal interpreted constitutive. It is contemporary exposito. What is it? Long, long ago, so long ago, how you understand. Same way you should understand even today. Okay, with this we completed November 20. This is very important RTP. Yeah, yeah, November 17 RTP. Mhm. Then we have to go for May 17. May 17. Okay, try to answer these questions. Company is to pay 8.5% dividend. Okay, they earned 1,000 crore profit. Board decides not to transfer any amount to reserves.
It is upon the discretion of management.
Okay, it is upon the discretion of the board whether to transfer any amount to reserves, as the board may thinks fit.
May 17.
I think it should be May 18 RTP.
May 18.
எனக்கு தெரியல நிறைய RTPs இருக்கு. Next, current year the company incurred loss. Last 3 years dividend is 8%, 10%, 12%. Board want to declare 12%.
No, 8, 10%.
10%,
average.
10% average. On the last date of a year, Mr. Anwar shareholder. Okay, but in June he transferred the shares. As on 31/3/18, he was a shareholder.
But
Then he transferred the shares. He's saying when the company is declaring dividend, the dividend should come to him because this company is declaring dividend for 31/3/18 year only. So the profit belonged to 31/3/18. That year I was the shareholder. Hence, even though I transferred the shares, I should only get the dividend like that. The transfer is saying, is he valid? No. As on the record date, who's the shareholder? Then shareholder didn't pay the call money. Board wants to adjust that call money due with the dividend payable. Lawful adjustment allowed. Auditor got appointed, but he didn't accept the appointment. It amounts to resignation because he has previously given consent. Then only he got appointed. Okay, so it's like a resignation. So when there is resignation, then the board has to
shall be
fill within 30 days. Then
they shall conduct AGM within 3 months.
Yeah.
They have to ratify.
Next 3 months ratification. Can unaudited financial statement be circulated? Audited but
unadopted.
Audited but unadopted can be circulated, but unaudited cannot be circulated.
Audited can be circulated. Unadopted can be filed.
Yeah, unadopted should be filed with ROC, but it cannot. Audited only can be circulated. That's the answer. MD wants to appoint first director of a company. MD can't appoint. Only board of directors. Board of directors has to appoint.
Auditor, sorry.
The relative of Mr. Raghav, the CA, holds 90,000 rupees for face value worth. Can Raghav be appointed as auditor? Up to 1 lakh rupees the relatives can have. Can excess spent CSR be set up against next year CSR? Nope. Company has 4 directors and 3 independent directors. One director. Company has 4 directors and 3 independent directors. That means totally 7 directors. One director and one ID become vacant. One company has 7 directors, 4 normal directors, 3 independent directors. One normal director and one ID, okay, resigned to the office. What is the course of action to be taken? When they resign, they have to file DIR 11. The company has to file DIR 12. Okay, whether the vacancy needs to be filled. The company is a public limited company.
Okay.
So minimum 2 independent directors if it's there, it's enough. So they have 2 independent directors, so you need not fill the vacancy. Leave it. That's the answer. Within how many days independent director vacancy to be filled, if at all you are filling it? Within 3 months.
3 months.
Previously it was 3 months or 180 days. Now it is only 3 months. Resignation will be taking effect immediately after giving the resignation letter or the date which is mentioned, whichever is later. If they are filing DIR 12 belated, additional fees under section 403. எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஆன்சர் பாருது, சின்ன ஆன்சர் இல்லை, பெரிய ஆன்சர் வந்துகிட்டே இருக்குது. So it's will be 8 mark question.
For payment of additional fees.
இல்ல இல்ல எல்லாம் அப்படியே சேர்த்து வரணும். DIR எவ்வளவு தூரம் வந்துச்சு பாரு. Next.
Oh, the same question.
Can a company give shorter notice for board meeting through video conference?
Yes.
Yes. But at least one independent director has to participate in that video conference. Otherwise it will be ratified. Can investigation be ordered while company is in winding up?
Yes.
Yes. A person of 62 years appointed as member in NCLT for a period of 5 years. Member in NCLT. Members of NCLT 65. So they can be appointed only for a period of 3 years. It's open. Employee is staying in the quarters of a company. Even after he ceases to be having the employment, he is still not vacating the quarters of the company.
Assets of the company held by the officers.
Penalty. Wrongful withholding of property, 452. What is the penalty? 1 lakh to 5 lakh. Financial creditor who is a foreigner, operation creditor who is a foreigner cannot get local bank statement. Can he file IBC? No. So these are the latest RTP questions. Then what is the interest on non-payment of declared dividend? 18%. 18%. Then Can a company utilize the unpaid dividend? This is and all May 17 RTP. Can a company utilize the unpaid dividend?
Cannot. It
18,
has
12% interest rate should pay. Okay.
They
Then
can utilize the dividend paying 12%.
yeah, 12% interest. Yeah.
12%
Yeah, they can
interest.
utilize the amount. Yeah. What are the provision when they declare from the reserves? Rate rule,
Usage rule.
withdrawal
Withdrawal
rule,
rule,
usage rule, balance rule, rate rule.
Average of
Last 3 years, each of the 3 years. Then withdrawal rule,
They should
1/10
of
of
paid up
paid up
capital
capital
and
and free reserves. Okay, usage rule, adjust the
losses.
current year's losses. Balance rule,
Balance rule,
15% of the
paid up capital.
paid up capital should be there in the reserves.
Balance of reserves.
Okay. Signing of financial statement. Okay. If the financial statement is not in conformity with the accounting standard, what you can do?
As a director.
Revision of financial statement.
Okay,
Section 131.
Voluntary.
1 or 2? 1. 1 is voluntary. What is 132? NFRA. That's not applicable for the exam. CSR applicability. 1000 crore turnover.
Paid up capital 5,000 crore.
Net worth 500 crores. Net profit 5 crores. How much they can spend for CSR?
2%.
2% of the average net profit of last 3 years. If an auditor be removed from the by the tribunal, how many years he cannot be audited? 5 years. He cannot be audited for any company. XBRL applicability, non-applicability. When XBRL is applicable? XBRL is applicable if company is a listed company or any other company having paid up capital 5 crores or more, or 100 crores or more. 100 crores or more is turnover. Paid up capital 5 crores or more. When XBRL is not applicable? Banking, insurance, power sector, NBFC. Cost auditor.
Regulated sector and unregulated.
Records. 35 crores for all regulated and non-regulated. Auditor
50 crores.
50, 25.
50, 25, 100
for non-regulated. 100 crores. Sorry, 50, 25 for regulated. 135 for non-regulated. Combination limits.
For Indian company.
Okay, Indian company.
Individual companies.
In 2 individual companies.
3,000.
2,000. 2,000 crores was that? And 6,000 crores turnover. Okay. For group companies.
6,000. No.
8,000 crores. 24,000 crores. For foreign MNCs.
1 billion.
1 billion.
3 billion.
3 billion.
Out of which 100 crores.
1,000 crores should be in India.
Crores in India. And 3,000 crores.
3,000 crores should be in India.
And then for group companies,
4 billion, 12 billion, 1,000 crores, 3,000 crores. Then under what are disqualification 164.1? So disqualification. Unsound mind, undiscerned servant, applied for insolvency, petition is pending, convicted
of moral
turpitude for a period of not less than 6 months in the period of 7 years, not elapsed, say 5 years, not elapsed from the date of expiry of sentence, 7 years, not lifetime. Then call money dues 188.
Then if he is not paid,
tribunal, call money the tribunal.
Then
Can a company pay rupees 40,000 rupees fixed remuneration for the director more than what they are getting percentage? They have to
they
pass
have to
ordinary resolution. If there is no profit, they can use Schedule 5, FFT capital. Yesterday we studied Schedule 5. Okay. So FFT capital limits, come on, tell me one more time. Negative to 5 crores, 60 lakhs, 5 crores to 100 crores, 84 lakhs, 100 crores to 250 crores, 120 lakhs, more than 250 crores, 120 lakhs plus 0.01 percentage over and above 120, 250 crores. And by passing special resolution, they can double. And for listed company, they have to go to central government. Otherwise, they can pass special resolution and increase. Circular resolutions. 179 versus 175 circular resolution. Shareholder application to central government investigation. Special resolution. NCLT ki 1/10 or 100 in numbers.
1/10 of share capital, 100 in numbers, or 1/5 of share capital.
1/10 of share capital in case the company is having shares. 1/5 of the voting power in case the company doesn't have shares. List to be contributory. Who's list to be contributory? A person who sold shares to the person member in last 1 year before winding up. What are the conditions imposed for public issue? Net tangible assets more than 3 crores in last 3 years, out of which more than 50% should be in non-monetary assets. Otherwise, firm commitment should be given. It's not applicable for offer for sale.
Then net worth shall be 1 crore.
Net worth shall be more than 1 crores in last 3 years.
And the
pre-tax operating profit shall be 15 crores in 3 out of the 5 years.
It can take
consolidated profit you can take.
It can take most profitable years.
Next, more profitable. Next, goes fast.
The total issue shall not.
Total issue, aggregate issue in the current year should not exceed 5 times of the pre-issue net worth.
If the company has changed.
Company has changed the name
in the past
year.
Then at least
50% of the revenue should be earned from
after
new
the
name
changed. Then it can. The company should have earned.
And dividend other than 15 crores side cheaper. That's what it's now 15 crores. Can supersede central government supersede the stock exchange? Opportunity of being heard should be given before superseding. Liberalized sentence scheme. How much you can take? 2.5 lakhs USD. On what grounds a competition commission member can be removed? And when it requires Supreme Court approval?
In case if he is of insolvent, abuse
this position, detrimental to the public interest.
Detrimental to public interest, abuse of position, you have to get central
abuse financial interest. Financial interest, abuse this position, you should get the central government approval. RBI appointed director in a company, minimum how many, means like
3
maximum
years.
3 years he can hold, and he can be appointed for a period of another 3 years. Then financial asset surface. How the trial under PMLA will be conducted? It will be conducted in a special court,
Special.
and you should write, and the answer is ரொம்ப important. Trial under PMLA, you write full answer proper. You read heading. What is heading?
Heading is the
Group of similar section will be
grouped under
grouped under one heading generally. Okay, so trial it's a cognizable offense. Okay, அதெல்லாம் எழுதணும். Okay, proper. Yeah, with this we completed this RTP revision also. So be strong, be bold. Okay.